I am by the Amstel. I'm cycling. Look at those clouds there. They look promising. So that's the cycle path that I was going under. And that's my bicycle with my rucksack and a bag full of textiles that I am taking to a secret location. So this is a very, very interesting vlog. You don't want to miss it. So we are on Andreas Bohnstraat. As you can see, it's a very lively street. I don't know if you recognize, that's my bicycle parked there. And yeah, it's a lovely street with beautiful places like this. That's my bike already locked up and ready. So I'm a little bit sweaty. You might think, why am I bringing you here? Well, because of this. This is my new shop. I have a lot to tell you, but it started raining, so I think we need to go in. I don't want the rain to mess up my camera. So let's get in and I'll tell you about it. So this is gonna be my new shop. Look at how unbelievably beautiful that is. It is a real mess, hence the cleaning bits and pieces. I explained to you what I can and cannot do in here, but this is the front room of the shop. And yeah, my bicycle's over there, the world around. And apparently, if I'm not confused, this building is a fashion school, which I think is quite fitting. Anyway, I'm gonna bring everything from the bicycle. It's quite fitting to have a fashion school in here. The lighting here is not bad in camera, so it seems to be working properly. I'm gonna bring my stuff from the bicycle, and I'll show you the rest. So hopefully now it's much quieter. I just closed the door. Yeah, I'm gonna come. This is from the front door. This is what the space looks like at the moment. Of course, it's a mess. I need to paint the walls. I have been told that I can't do much with the floor. So we're trying to figure out whether we could put something on top because we are a pop-up. This amazing shop came up. There's so much I need to tell you. It's so weird. And it's so echoey in here as well because it's empty. I applied for a shop to one of the agencies in Amsterdam almost a year ago, and I didn't hear from them for the longest time. Then on Tuesday, today's Friday, on Tuesday, somebody called me when I was on lunch, on a break, and he told me, there's 2 units, they're gonna go, but they have to go by tomorrow. So if you're interested, you need to, because it's a massive waiting list, I'm gonna give you, because you've been in the waiting list for so long, I'm gonna give you the first viewing. You're gonna have the opportunity to view it first. And if you don't like it or don't want it, we carry on the list. So you need to make a decision tomorrow when you see it. You see it, you agree with the price, and you buy it. Well, rent it. We shall buy it. Boy, wouldn't that be a money maker? So I did. This is the front room, and let me switch you over. So this is the door that goes to 2 more rooms at the back. There's a little kitchenette in there. This is the cupboard with electricity and everything. The toilet, simple toilet there. Then there is this beautiful room that goes to an amazing overgrown garden. Everything is very, very shabby chic, which, all things considered, goes perfectly fine for what I want to do in here. So this room is at the back of this main shop room, and yeah, it is a fairly good size room. I'll tell you the plans for this one in a minute. So we're going backwards, and we're going back to the hall that we started with. Then there's this weird halfway never kind of thing. There is some kind of, let me show you here, there is some kind of space. It's just like in a storage space that I can use as a storage, of course. But look at this place. Oh my God, I have 1, 2, and 3 windows in here, overlooking the beautiful overgrown garden at the back. I am so excited with this place. I couldn't sleep last night. So if I look a little bit rough, you're gonna have to forgive me. So as you can see, there's a lot to do. The floors are pretty horrendous. But it is what it is. We're gonna have to make and do because this is a pop-up shop. I'm only here temporarily. So yeah, let me give you a quick overview of this room and then we talk. So in this beautiful south-facing room, I'm gonna be having my sewing room. So you're now precariously perched on one of the buckets they left for me to clean the place, but I'm holding on to you because I don't want you to fall. You're very expensive. Expensive for me anyway. So, what's happened? What happened was, I was already, sorry, this is moving. I don't think this is working. Let me pick you up like this. So I was all ready to prepare myself for a vlog for the market on Sunday, which is in 2 days' time. Today's Friday. And I wanted to make a few more key rings, a few of the little heart bag charms and use them as key rings or bag charms. I wanted to finish a few of the bags I was making. And then I got this phone call and I go here. And then I just sneezed. And I have to decide that I wanted it. Because it's been years since I wanted a place where I could do workshops, a place where I can sell my stuff, a place where I can film in Amsterdam. As you know, my studio is in Zandvoort. I don't know if you knew. I said in one of my lives. And I've been wanting to come back to London. I used to live in London, so I always say come back to London. I've been so looking forward to come back to Amsterdam with a studio. I am very, very, very shiny. Let's crack open the door, the window. Ooh, cute little spider. The nice thing is that you get free spiders for every empty place. Okay, let's open a little bit. Gets a little bit of fresh air. Isn't that cutest? Can you hear? Isn't that cute? I've been looking forward to move my studio back to Amsterdam. I live in Amsterdam, but I had a place in Zandvoort where my studio was. Having the studio in Zandvoort has been amazing because I was able to create my YouTube channel. But the hope has always been to come back to Amsterdam and open a shop. So this is like the biggest dream that I can't possibly tell you how much of a dream this is for me. I am so excited to start this new chapter. Unfortunately, the content is going to be a little bit fixing the place. There's so many things I want to do. I hope I'm not making you too dizzy walking around. This guy should have a really good gimbal, which means that you should be a bit stabilized. So let's go back to the front room so everybody can see me talking by myself. So in this room, this is the priority, of course. So this room is going to be the shop. I will be closing this door for the most part of the day. And I'm hoping, can you see these holes in this wall? I'm hoping to put some, obviously, first of all, paint it white. Wash it and washing this beautiful window. I mean, I couldn't dream with something so characterful in Amsterdam. This is in Andreas Boomstraat in Oost, east of Amsterdam. We are very close to the Amsterdam Oost Park, which is the park on the east. And I would never dream of having such a beautiful, characterful place to call home, even if it's just for however long, we still don't know. It's a pop-up, so hopefully I can get extended a little bit. Because it's a pop-up, it's not fully fledged rental. It has its perks, it's not as expensive as this place. Like, start this adventure and invest so much money on something that I don't know if it will work. It is so daunting because it's so much money that you need to put up front for the rent, for insurances, and there's so much that you need to put up front that I generally didn't know if I was going to be able to. But to do it as a pop-up and test the waters, test what I can do, test the stuff that I want to sell in here, the services that I want to bring in here, and then if it works, then I can go ahead and do the big investment and hopefully have a shop and atelier and a workshop, sewing studio. I also would love to sell second-hand textiles. I would love to sell my patterns, physical and digital, here. I would love to film in here. I would love to teach people how to upcycle. I reckon that this is a nicer view for you, but the light is not great on me. So there is so much. I'm so excited. There's so much work to do. It is. I was up until 4 o'clock in the morning last night, me and my partner, both of us, because he's my partner in crime. And we were thinking all the things they need to do. He was like, I need to rent a van and get your stuff. And it's like, yeah, but we need to clean and do the carpets and the walls. And it is a lot. It is a lot. I would like to refresh it before I actually move all my stuff. So hopefully these vlogs are not going to be too boring for you. In the middle of all of this, I'm having a market day into this time, which I'm half prepared for, not fully prepared. But yeah, so this is the tea. That's what's happening. It was a literal question of a couple of days. And I decided, yes, I want to have a go. The price, I couldn't say no for a pop-up to test what I want to do. And hopefully it will work. There's a few things that needs to be addressed as soon as possible. One of them is this, I'll show you. So there's this beautiful rose tree, and that's the bench where apparently an older neighbor sits. I was talking to one of the neighbors in here. She came out yesterday when I came in, and she just came out to throw some rubbish, and I introduced myself and we were chatting, and she said, this rose tree is the pride and joy of this neighbor. She's an older lady, and she loves this, and she has her little bench where she sits. And I need to cut it a little bit because as it is, you can see, as it is, it's pretty much covering half of my window. Can you see? So it makes this room much darker. So like really half of the window practically is covered by it. So hopefully I could trim some of it and then pull the rest up. So she has her tree and I have my window. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. It's stressing me a little bit because I am a good neighbor. I never really like to come and bother people. So I was thinking maybe I could just get like a little pot with a little rose or something, or little potted roses, like the little tiny roses that's super cute in a pot, and knock on her door and say, hi, my name is Luz, I'm renting downstairs and I need to chop your tree a little bit. Hopefully it will be fine. I really don't like antagonizing anyone. I like to be friends with everybody. I don't know if you can see how excited I was. For 2 days I've not been able to film because I feel a little bit shaking. Very, very happy, very excited, but a lot shaking, not a little bit shaking, a lot shaking. So yeah, I'm gonna come out now. I'm gonna see if I could do some cleaning, especially for it's not too bad, but it's new. to me. So I need to clean the utilities first, and then start having a plan. I can't even get the painting today because my partner is working today and he's not being able to help me. So I'll see if I can do it today. Otherwise, I'll just crack on cleaning this massive window and putting my QR code on the window so people can see what's coming up next in this space. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I have you to bring up with you. And yeah, look at what I just noticed. This is so cute. Right, I don't know if I can zoom. I don't know if you can see, but in that window over there, can you see? There's a little fashion form. It's so cute. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of that, and figure out this window and those rooms. And I have my notebook to start writing down things that I need. And I need it a lot because I want to bring one of my chairs from home. I have a pair of yellow chairs, and I think it would look amazing right in this corner here. I also would like to bring, or even thrift, some lamps, some standing alone lamps, and put some cool rug on the floor, because I would like for people to feel there is a bit of a living room. So even though it's a boutique shop, it's also kind of a living room. I was going to bring some of my bags, but I'm going to take them to the market tomorrow. So I wanted to put some of them in here, but I think I'm going to bring in tomorrow. Let's crack on with it. One clean bathroom. I mean, to be honest, to be 100% honest, it wasn't that bad. I think they cleaned it. It's just that I'm one crazy person. If I'm going to use the bathroom, I need to make sure 100% sure that it's clean. Now I'm all sweaty again. Look at this room. Oh my God, this is so nice. The window's open, so I don't want to bother the neighbors, but isn't this just amazing? I can't believe this is my new place to work. Oh, I just realized there's an awning. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? There's an awning there. Yeah, it gets really sunny in the afternoon. When I came to see it, was like at the end of the day on Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday. I don't even know what day, Tuesday, Wednesday, at the end of the day on Wednesday. And this room was flooded with light. It was beautiful. So I'll show you something else. I don't know if you can see, there's pears on the tree. Pears on the tree. The next door neighbor is a saxophone repairer. I don't know if he's a repair or teacher. I think he might have said repair. He's a saxophone repair. And he said, if he introduced himself when he saw me going out yesterday with a bicycle. And he said, if my roses are coming to your garden and they're bothering you, let me know and I come and cut it. And I was like, please leave your roses coming to my garden. Please let me see the roses. People are super nice, super nice. Loads of very old folk, so I feel right on. Anyway, I think the next job is gonna have to be, let me flip you over. I think the next job is gonna have to be cleaning this beauty. And I think this is some kind of a sticker. Obviously, they've done it for privacy, but I don't want privacy. I want people to see my beautiful makes. So I think I'm going to clean it from the inside because I've made a couple of signs. See how much darker this room is. This tree needs to really be cut off a little bit. I don't want to do it too much and I don't want to upset anyone, but what I might do is just cut some and then trying to pull it up as much as possible so the window is clear. Because yeah, it's a lot darker here. And as you come from the main road, it's kind of on the left to the shop. So as you come from the left, and I can see the foot people passing by, it's mostly this way. between the tree and the bench, the shop is kind of obscured a little bit. So I want to maybe put a pot of flowers on the front or something and welcome people that way. That will be nice. I don't know if you noticed how excited I am. But yeah, I think I just realized a bird left a little present for me in the window. So I'm gonna clean the inside first. I'm gonna put the signs that I made this morning. Just a couple of printouts of a QR codes. So I'm just gonna stick them in the window so people can actually simply just scan the quick QR code and go to my shop and my YouTube channel. So people know what is coming up, because I generally don't know how long it's gonna take us to fix this room. My partner is still working. He was gonna take some days of holidays, but it was gonna be for holidays. Now I'm gonna get him to work. I don't even have I have a light fixture here. So this is the only light point that I have in the room. I want to get a van, because what I want to do is to bring my beautiful chandelier. I need to dust it as well, because it's been there for a couple of years now, a year and a half. I need to dust it, but I'm gonna see if I could drop it a little bit. It just kind of feels like home if I put my chandelier here and a little bit more lights, and it makes it really cozy and homey, and people can come and look at my beautiful makes and look at how, get inspired by what you can make. There's a tiny spider going up my gimbal. Great. Let me know. I don't even know what I'm saying. There's some people looking at me. I kind of have to get used to this, because I'm going to have to do a lot more videos in here, and there's people passing by, so I'm going to have to get used to that. I hope the light is good. Yes, let's clean these windows and hopefully take that sticker out of that beautiful, beautiful door. Have you even seen this door? Look at the shape of it. I'm going to tell you what, when I open it, that looks open. Look at the shape of the door. See how quiet it was? Look at this door, look at this window. I'm gonna cry. It's so beautiful. You know, for one, I'm not a very religious person, but I feel so blessed right now. I really do. I feel so privileged to have such a beautiful place to call Upcycles home for the foreseeable future, however brief that might be. Anyway, let's do the window. So this is actually quite easy to clean, she says. It really wants to stick to itself. Hopefully this is going to give me a bit more of light coming through too. It's a bit stubborn, I'm not going to lie. Okay, let's go. Oh, a little bit. Let's go. Yes! That little bit. It really wants to stick to itself. Right. Be gone. Let's clean this now. Okay, so I cleaned the door in and out. It's really, really nice. I made a bit of a mess on the floor. I have to clean that. But I cleaned the inside of the window, but I want to clean the outside of the window. And these, I don't know if you see the thorns on this guy. I don't know if you can see the thorns, but they are pretty vicious. I don't fancy my chances. So what I'm gonna do, I don't have a scissors, a cutter or anything at all. And also I would like to talk to the neighbor before I do anything. But I'm thinking here, I might clean from my outside, the inside is clean, but the outside I might just clean whatever the rose bush let me do. And then I can put my posters here. And then we're gonna have to crack on with something else. But I show you, my beautiful clean door now. Okay, let's close it. Let's come out. I've got my keys. So that's how it looks like, super nice and clean. So yeah, can you see the present from the bird there? I think I might just do just half of it, and being able to maybe put the posters here. And I asked my partner to bring a couple of bags so I can put them here, so people see what I'm all about. But you can see the rose bush. It has some roses, quite beautiful. You can see it's quite grown. That's her bench, so cute. But I'm thinking I might need to clean up a little bit here because it's a bit messy on the front and here. Yeah, let's clean half of it now. I have to do so much work, but I just want to tell everybody that Upcycles is inside. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours later. I've cleaned the window from inside and half of the outside because of the tree. I tried to cut it and it stung me like really, really hard. So I left it like that. My partner came and he helped me filming a little bit of me putting design. It's just a QR code for people to go into my YouTube and go into the website. But I just want to show you what it looks like from outside. I did a little bit of tidying up. On the grass. So yeah, that's what it looks like now. That's my QR codes for YouTube and the shop. I just put a couple of bags in here. I put a couple of the bags in here. I might move them a little bit so for people to understand what is going on. And yeah, I want to have a couple of pots of flowers in there. It will look really, really nice. So yeah. This is what it looks like from inside. I put a couple of my bags there, and that's just my rucksack and an order that I need to bring. And that's a lovely lady passing by. There's quite a lot of people passing by, actually. Seems to be like a really cool part of Amsterdam. I don't stop around here that much, so it's nice to figure it out. I just saw a moth. I killed one moth when I was cleaning. So yeah, if you guys know how to get rid of the moths, because I don't want to be bringing my wool in here, my fabrics, and then we have a problem. So if you know how to kill the moths before I actually bring my stuff in here, please let me know soon, because we're going to do that quickly. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it here. I will be doing some more little vlogs of how I'm arranging the shop, how cozy I want to make it look. I'm really, 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 really excited. I don't know how much to tell you. I'm trying to smile so much because between the stress that I've been going through and the smile in my face hurts. I'm really, really happy. I don't know. I hope you enjoy being part of this project. And I hope you like the little vlogs. At the moment, I will be doing this more than actually sewing for the next few videos, most likely. And we will be going live soon. No internet in here whatsoever, so we will see. So Upcycles is in the house. Number 20, Bongstraat, Amsterdam. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.